Hi guys, welcome to TriStar Dragon Fruit, and today I'm going to show you guys how to grab a dragon fruit onto an existing rootstock. Okay, it's pretty easy. So come on here, let me show you something. So in previous month, I had this Vietnam white dragon fruit. I had 30 fruits on this plant, but I decided to cut all of them down and graft some rare varieties onto this plant. Okay, so as you can see, this was taking place about a month ago. This is my CFA DK, and as you can see, the growth took the new graft. You see how it's all sealed, you know, it's all good to go. And this one is the still Vietnam rootstock that I haven't cut it off yet. And this one is a Bruni that I grafted on. As you can see, there's a new growth right here. Right, it's already taken, it's already pushing out new growth, which means it's very successful. And so as you can see, I have one left here that I'm gonna use for today. And I guess I'm gonna put a Esmeralda variety on here. Okay, so as you can see, come over here. This is my Esmeralda plant that I got from a person in Texas. And this plant is pretty big, as you can see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tip this plant, and then I'm gonna use the top, and I'm gonna graft onto my Vietnam white. Okay. So as you can see, I have a knife here. It's already sanitized with alcohol. So you guys gotta make sure you guys sanitize this every time. Okay. So I'm gonna cut it right here. Boom. There we go. Plier here. This plier works very well with big cambions. So this is a $50 cambion you can get on Amazon. It's made from Italy, so it's very steady. It's good to cut the hard cambion. So I'm gonna sanitize to make it clean. Okay. Clean it up. Okay. Okay. As you can see, this cambion right here it's already dry up. So I'm gonna have to cut it. The normal plier, you cannot cut through the cambion. So this is made for cutting through hard, tough cambion. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Once, you see how hard it is? And look at that. You see how thick the cambion is, right? So as you can see, the cambion right here is very small, right? And the cambion here is very woody. You see how it's woody is the difference between the two, right? So I cannot just like put this on top of this because this is gonna get dry out and it won't work effectively. So the only way to get this work is I'm gonna get a drill bit. I'm gonna drill it down to the core, right? I'm gonna drill into this, and then I'm gonna cut this, and I'm gonna attach into it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this part, right? I'm gonna cut this part. I'm trimming this part, right? Just wanna make it nice and smooth. See? So you wanna make it nice and smooth down to the cambion. See? So you want to get as much as you can, all the flesh out, and then only keep the cambion. You see the cambion, the white part? That's the core of the dragon fruit. Okay? All right, and now how do I put this in here, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and measure how much I'm gonna drill down, and this is sanitized with alcohol. From here, right, I'm gonna go down this much. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drill. Let's see how much I want. A little bit more. That should be good. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna match this up, okay? I'm gonna stick this in here. Boom, look at that, right? So it matched up very well, okay? And everything sticks in well. Went in very smooth. I didn't have to push it, just lightly slide in and everything is sticking together. You wanna make sure there's no gaps between the two, so make sure those are touch. Right, everything is good. And what I'm gonna do next is get tape and tape it around. So I'm gonna use this tape. This is ankle tape or paper tape. You can get anywhere at Walmart or Target. So what I wanna do is I wanna make sure I put pressure down and make sure the flesh are touching against each other. I'm just gonna put one right here, right? I'll put it down, push it down. As you can see on this side, right? There's a little gap right here. So I just want to put tape and push it down, just like that. We get enough tape. And normally when you do this, right, you want to make sure you have your tapes and everything all set to go, because sometimes it can get very messy, you know. All right, so that is it. And then lastly, the last part is just getting a Ziploc bag and bag it over it. Why? Because you want to keep the moisture to be as much moisture as you can, because you don't want to dry it out, right? So I'm gonna go get a bag. All right, so I'm gonna take this bag, it's a Ziploc bag, just gonna cover it, right, to make sure to keep the moisture in. And you want to keep the bag on about 5 to 7 days. And then when you go back and check on it, you want to make sure that and the growth is you want to make sure it looks like this, right? You want to make sure it stick together and it's good to take off the bag, right? If you see a little rotten, you may have to do some touch up on it. But the benefit of grafting dragon fruit is to make it grow faster than rooted. Okay, so let's say for example I didn't have all this rootstock and I plant this and try to root this. It's going to take me about a year to get up to where it is, right? So this is the benefit why I'm grafting, why I graft this one onto here, because I may get the fruit next year on this one. Okay, next year this one could be growing out a lot and I could possibly have some fruits. So that's it. This is my grafting on existing rootstock. So if you like my video, please give me a like, thumbs up, or a comment. All right, thank you guys.